Okay, so today it's not a lock picking video. I have a list of videos to make and locks to pick on video next to several other lists. So unfortunately, being an adult, you gotta prioritize, which of course sucks, but it is what it is. Moving on, I know there was a few people curious to see some tools I made, so I figured I'll make a quick video. That's the beauty of this hobby sport profession, is that half the tools you could make yourself and save the money. There are great stuff out there commercially available, but the price tags on them is just insane. Alright, I'll start from the right and move my way in. This, I'm sure you could tell already, are tension tools. Alright, this may look like music wire, but don't be fooled, it's not. I didn't spend the money for it. What this is, these are binder clips. They come in different sizes, from really small ones to really big ones, and this is that wire that allows you to squeeze that clip open. So just bend it out, cut it as you need, and use it. Alright, so there you go, that's an idea. This is an actually, excuse me, an IC cord tension tool. Alright, I had, from the other video, you've seen that vintage best padlock. I have 8 of them. Trying to pick it to control for a while. As you can see, got desperate, even made a tool. Now, this isn't, let me see if I get some focus on here. Sorry, guess not. Come on, okay. As you can see, I wanted another tooth right here in the middle, but it didn't work out. But anyways, let me see how close I can get this with the light there as well. It works. Well, I mean, I haven't opened those locks to control, but it grabs onto the proper shear line, and I have another best with a control key, which I opened and measured, so it does work. You know, from what I've gathered, even buying it commercially still doesn't guarantee you picking it to control, so I figured why spend the money and try to make it myself. Next, of course, you could already probably tell these are plug followers made from pens and pen caps and markers. I have several others. Nothing special. I mean, you could see here I had to grind it down a little bit just so it could fit, but that's the beauty of it. You could customize it as much as you want. I mean, you know, these are caps, so it's not the quality of metal, but, you know, you're saving yourself some money right there, which you could spend on locks or maybe on a tool that you wanted. Moving on, alright. This used to be a letter opener, which I have turned into a knife. Alright, this is a bypass tool to bypass padlocks that aren't blocked. I'm still working on it. I don't really have much use for it. That's why I kind of just put it to the side, but you can see what this is. You know, it's very simple. Just grind it down to make that fine point so you can grab onto the latch, and that's it. Alright. I'm gonna take this right here. Alright, and these are tweezers. Commercially, tweezers are around 15-20 bucks, somewhere around there, which is just bonkers. For what? I just don't understand. I mean, tweezers like this, nice, good quality, thick ones, are around 8-10 bucks, which is still kind of, you know, a lot. But anyways, the fact that they did something to the tips and put another 15-20 whatever it is dollars on it, just not something I was going to spend my money on. These tweezers I actually got for $1 from a yard sale, so great, big quality. And as you could see, let me again try to see if I could zoom in. Alright, as you can see, made perfectly for pins. The ones I see out there commercially have this, they're kind of curved out, which kind of defeats the purpose, because when you close it, you have to have that kind of gap for the pin. Otherwise, how are you going to put it in there? The follower is going to be interrupted with the tweezers, and the pin, you won't be able to put the pin in there. I guess they didn't think of it, but anyways, it took a round file and started filing it off. Now, you know, I'm not a machinist or any specialist of any kind towards metal, so when I was filing, I was putting too much of the arm and shoulder motion, so it wasn't kind of coming out even rather. So simply what I did was I just took that round file, sorry, come on, there we go, took the round file, stuck it in there, clamped it up, and then just started turning it, which gave me that even surface. So now the pins grab on there very nicely, tight, and it's a great thing. I also had to, sorry, not much time trying to make a video. I also cut the edge here a little bit. Oh my god, this focus. Okay, I also cut the edge here a little bit, as you can see. I still want to kind of grind this down just a tad, because it's going to be a little more comfortable for me. But anyways, moving on to the pin trays, which I'm sure everybody's curious to have. Well, not curious, whatever. Everybody wants to have a great pin tray. I see almost everybody has the cardboard one, which is great. I mean, it's free, it's out there, it's pretty much everywhere you look around. Bill had a great video of getting that Prego wood from Home Depot and making the cuts, which was great. And of course, I naturally ran to the store since it's free. I got a whole book bag full of them. Came home and fail after fail after fail. I'm not sure what's wrong. I mean, I tried low speed, high speed. Maybe the bit that I have by Dremel is just too weak, but it would cut in a certain amount and then just start burning it. I'm not sure. I mean, you know, Bill is a crazy metal expert and all that crazy diamond encrusted tool. You guys watch his videos, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, it was a fail. I then took two of them, clipped them together with vice grips and tried to drill right in the middle, thinking I would have perfect curves. Fail. Just fail after fail of any idea I had. And then I realized that I actually have some plasti dip. I'm not sure how readily available it is to you. It's at my local hardware store. They actually just recently got a delivery of the spray. So this is nothing more. You could probably see that the cardboard that we all use dipped in plasti dip. It gives it that great rubbery surface. The pins won't slip. It actually even makes it stronger. So this is great. Plus, the way I did it, let me see. You see, they're kind of closed up. So even if the angle I put it in that the pins do slide, they're not gonna fall out because of that. All right. So this is that. Another one that I did before this plastic dip, this metal one. All right. I took a grinder to it. It actually came out pretty good. The only thing is this metal is for construction, and it's hardened or something. It's extremely difficult to work with, at least for the tools that I have, with Dremel and the file, and nothing really crazy, nothing powerful. It's crazy hard to work with. You see, I try to even this out, smooth it out as best as I can. It was just extremely difficult. It's still usable, it's still a pretty good pin tray. I do plan on actually finishing this and spray painting it. The paint will kind of give this also a nice surface. Excuse me. We'll also give it a nice surface. Plus, I want to round these edges off. I think it'll be pretty hard to grab the pins here. So unless I'd slide it here. So what I plan to do is actually make this area bigger. So by the time my finger gets here, I could easily grab it. Another negative thing, it's kind of heavy. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just try to thin it out. But metal, of course, is best. Maybe I'll even plasti dip it. We'll see. Whatever it is, I'll probably share it with you guys. Now, moving on to probably one of my best creations. This is, I'm sure as you could already tell, a key holder. There are several commercially available for just unbelievable prices. I one time asked, why are these locksmith products so expensive? And somebody told me that there's, I forget the term, supply and demand, there we go, that there's not that many locksmiths out there buying stuff. So that's why they have to hike up the price to kind of make a profit, I guess. But anyways, as you could probably tell, this was a screwdriver at a point. I cut this off, made a cut here, filed it down, filed this, put the set drill tapped, and put the set screws, and boom, it's great. It's holding the key very, very nicely. Very nicely. Of course, it does leave marks. You can't avoid that with these screws. I even try to sand them down to smooth it out, but even when you're screwing it into the brass, which is soft, you're gonna leave marks. But regardless, you're impressioning. It's not gonna be a perfect key regardless. But here it is. This thing is great. I already picked up a few flaws from it, so if I'm not gonna cave, because I just recently found a great place to get the commercial stuff for almost half price. If I'm not gonna cave and get that, and the next one I'm gonna make is gonna be, well, without these flaws. Anyways, guys, here you have it. Here's all my homemade tools. I left out some picks I made and some other stuff which I really don't think are relevant. It's pretty very common. But if any of this you want to see a separate video for, maybe 2-3 items, whatever it is, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do so. For this thing, I'm actually gonna make a how-to video just in case anybody wants to do it. I even came up with a way to do this if you don't have vise. You know, table vise, because without a vise this would be impossible. But if you don't have a vise, I have kind of a jig that I came up with. But anyways, thank you for watching. Stay safe. We'll see how much time I have. Maybe I'll be able to pop out another video. Thanks again. Feel free, comments, questions, whatever it is, leave all that good stuff below. Thank you. So glad this isn't a lockpicking video and I could stop, edit. I did forget this one thing. You guys probably might noticed it on my videos. The lock stand is actually a little plastic table-like thing that you get from a pizza pie. So whenever you order a pizza pie, they always put this thing in the middle. I'm not exactly sure why. I guess so the top won't stick to the cheese, but I simply just cut this off and voila. Alright, if you have a display or whatever you want to put this up, no need to spend money on a little custom stand or whatnot. You could use this. I'm sure if you go to a pizzeria and ask them, they'll give you a bag full for probably a couple bucks. Alright, thanks guys, take care.